Welcome you all. Today we are going to discuss about the structure and functions of Nabard. We know that Nabard is an apex development bank in India, and its primary objective is the provision of financing to the development of rural area. In this section, major functions, structure, objectives, their role, as well as the achievements by Nabard are briefly explained. Nabard is the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, and it was established on 12th July 1982. It had an initial capital of 100 crores. It was established on 12th July 1982. And the bank is under the supervision of Board of Directors, which the Government of India will appoint. The headquarters is at Mumbai, and it has so many branches and regional divisions. It is the apex banking institution to provide finance for agriculture and rural development. Nabard stands for National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. It was established on 12th July 1982, and its headquarters is at Mumbai. It started with an initial capital of 100 crores, and it is a development bank, and it mainly focuses on the rural sector of the country. It is the apex development bank of our country and one of the important institution also. It is responsible for the development of small industries, cottage industries, and village or rural projects. These are the major responsibility of Nabard. That is, it was established on 12th July 1982. It is the apex development bank, and it is one of the most important financial institution in the country. Its major responsibility is the development of small-scale cottage and the development of rural and the village projects. The bank is under the supervision of Board of Directors, which the Government of India will appoint. It is the apex banking institution to provide finance for agriculture and rural development. It was established on July 12, 1982 with a paid-up capital of rupees 100 crores that we have already seen by 50-50 contribution of Government of India and Reserve Bank of India. Nabard is given, and Reserve Bank of India constituted a committee, namely Shivaraman Committee in 1979, to review the arrangements for institutional credit for agriculture and rural development, that is CRAFI on 30th March 1979. And its chairman was Sri B. Shivaraman, and he was a former member of Planning Commission, Government of India. And as per their recommendation, Nabard was established on 12th July 1982 with an initial capital of 100 crores by a special act of Parliament. It was established by transferring the agriculture credit function of RBI and refinance functions of the ARDC, that is Agriculture Refinance and Development Corporation. The functions of these two institutions was transferred to the newly constituted Nabard. That is, it replaced the ACD Department, Agriculture Credit Department, and Rural Planning and Credit Cell RPCC of RBI, and also the Agricultural Refinance and Development Corporation of ARDC. By replacing all these institutions, Nabard was established on 12th July 1980. The major role of Nabard are, first one, it is an apex institution which has the power to deal with all matters concerning policy, planning as well as operation in giving credit to agriculture and other economic activity in the rural area. The first and the most important role is that it is an apex institution which has the power to deal with all matters concerning policy, planning and operation with respect to the provision of credit to agriculture, culture and other economic activities in the rural areas. Second one is, it is a refinancing agency. First one, it is an apex development bank. Second one, it is a refinance agency for those institutions that provide investment and production credit for promoting the development programs of the rural development. That is, they act as a refinancing agencies for the institutions who provides investment and production credit to the development of rural area. Third role is it aims at improving the absorptive capacity of credit delivery system in India, including monitoring, formulation of rehabilitation scheme, restructuring of credit institutions, and training of the personnel. That is, it aims at improving the credit delivery system in the, or it has a role in improving the credit delivery system in India by undertaking the planning, formulation, and restructuring of the credit institutions. Fourth one is it coordinates the rural credit financing activities of all sorts of institutions engaged in developmental work at the field level. That is, it is a coordinating agency, or it function as a coordinating agency also. Another role is preparation of rural credit plan annually for all districts in the country. Another important role is that they prepare the credit plan for all districts in the country. And the next important role is that it promotes research in rural banking and the field of agriculture and rural development. They also promotes research in rural bank. These are the important role of the Nabard. The fourth role is this is an apex institution which deals with all matters concerning policy, planning, and operation of giving credit to agriculture and economic activities in the rural area. Second one is it is a refinancing agency. It provides refinancing facilities to those institutions who provide investment and credit and production credit to for promoting the development programs for rural development. Third one is it to improve the credit delivery system in India. Fourth one, it is a coordinating agency for the development of rural and especially for the development of agriculture. Fifth one, it prepares credit plan, and sixth one, it promotes research in rural area. These are some of the important role of Nabard in India. And the major objectives of Nabard are provide refinance assistance for agriculture, promoting rural development activities. It provides all necessary finance and assistance to small scale industries. The first objective of Nabard is that it provides refinance assistance for agriculture, promoting rural development activities. Second one is it provides all necessary financial assistance to small scale industries. Third one, Nabard in coordination with the state government provides agriculture finance. Fourth objective is improve small and minor irrigation by way of promoting agricultural activities. Fifth objective is undertake research and development in agriculture and rural industries. Sixth one, promote various organizations involved in agricultural production by contributing to their capital. Thus, the objective can be broadly classified as credit function, development function, promotional functions. That is, they provide refinancing facility, financing facilities, they coordinate with the state government and provide agricultural facilities and finance. It improves small and minor irrigations, undertake research and development in agriculture, promotes various organizations involved in agricultural productions. Therefore, the objectives of Nabard can be classified under three heads. They are credit function, development function, and promotional functions. Credit functions comes under the framing policy and guidelines for rural financial institution, providing credit facilities to issuing organizations, mobilization of flow of ground level rural credit, preparation of credit plans. These are the credit functions or the that comes under the credit function. That mainly deals with the credit plans, policy implication, etc. Second one is development function. It helps cooperative banks and regional rural banks to prepare development action plans for themselves. That is, the development function includes the Nabard helps cooperative and regional rural bank to prepare development action. Second one, It helps regional rural banks and sponsor banks to enter into MOU with state governments and cooperative banks to improve the affairs of regional rural banks. That is, this Nabard helps regional rural bank and its sponsor bank to improve their affairs. Third one is monitor implementation of development action plan of bank. That is, third important development function is they monitor the implementation of development plans. Fourth one is provide financial support for the training institutes of cooperative banks, commercial banks and regional rural banks. That is, this is also a development function, that is provide financial support to the training institute. And next one is provide financial assistance to cooperative banks for building improved management information system, computerization of operations and development of human resources. This is also provided, that is the development functions mainly includes the development or the financial assistance to regional rural bank and cooperative banks, especially for their development, and as well as by providing the information as well as the facilities for computerization of operation, the development of human resources, and they also do the monitoring of the implementation of development plans. All this comes under the development role of Nabard. And supervisory role can be categorized as follows, that is undertakes implementation of regional rural banks and cooperative banks under the provision of Banking Regulation Act 1949. That is, they undertake inspection of, the first important one is they undertake the inspection of RRB and cooperative bank. Second one is they undertake inspection of state cooperative agriculture and rural development bank, that is SARDS, and apex non-credit cooperative societies on a voluntary basis. The inspection of these SCRDs and non-credit cooperative societies are also done by the Nabard. Another one is provide recommendation to Reserve Bank of India on issues of license to cooperative bank, opening of new branches by the state cooperative bank and regional rural bank. That is, they provide a recommendation. First to the inspection, this is the recommendation to the RBI regarding the opening of branches, etc. They undertake portfolio inspections besides of off-site surveillance of cooperative banks and regional banks. That is, they undertake the portfolio inspections of the cooperative bank and the regional rural bank. That is, they perform the credit function, mainly the provision of credit development function, which mainly aims at the development of regional rural bank and cooperative bank. And third one is supervision of cooperative, regional rural bank, etc. and the provision of recommendations to the RBI regarding the functioning of RBI and cooperative bank, and they undertake the portfolio inspection. The organizational structure of Nabard are given here. Nabard's activities are governed by the Board of Directors. The Board of Directors are appointed by the Government of India in accordance with the Nabard Act of 1981. Earlier, Government of India holds 99% stakes and RBI held 1% stake. But consequent to the revision in the composition of share capital between the Government of India and RBI, Nabard today is fully owned by the Government of India. Consequent to the revision, full ownership was transferred to the Government of India, and as on March 31st, 2020, the paid up capital is nearly 14,080 crores. The functions of Nabard are given in this section. The functions include frames the policy for rural credit in the country for all financial institutions. The major or some of the important functions of Nabard are given in this section. The functions of Nabard are given in this section. First one, it provides refinance facilities to commercial bank, state cooperative bank, central cooperative bank, regional rural bank and land development bank. That is the first and the most important function. They are the financing agency, and they provide refinancing facilities to the commercial bank, state cooperative bank, central cooperative bank, regional rural bank and land development bank. Second one is it provides refinance to agriculture, small scale industries and other village and cottage industries by lending to commercial banks. These are especially to agriculture, small scale industries and other village and cottage industries by lending to commercial banks. First, third function is it promotes rural industries, small scale and cottage industries, including tiny sectors by providing loans to commercial banks and cooperative banks. That is, they promotes rural industries, cottage and small scale industries, including tiny sectors by providing loans to the commercial and cooperative bank. And the fourth one is special assistance is given by the bank for the promotion of small scale cottage and industries under the service area approach. The first one, they provide refinancing facilities to these institutions. Second one, refinance to facilities to agriculture, small scale industries and village and cottage industries through commercial bank. Third one, promote rural industries, small scale and cottage industries, including tiny sectors, providing loans to commercial banks and cooperative bank. Third one, as special assistance is given by the bank for this promotion of small scale cottage and village industries and service area approach. Fifth one is the bills of commercial banks and cooperative banks are discounted to enable them to finance for the agricultural operation. That is, the bills of commercial and cooperative banks are discounted. The discounting facilities are also the functions of the Nabard. Sixth one is it provides funds to state government for undertaking developmental and promotional activities in the rural area. That is, they provide funds to state government. That we have already seen that they act in coordination with the state government. Accordingly, they provide funds to the state government for undertaking developmental and promotional activities. The next one is towards long-term loans, the bank is providing loans to institutions involved in long-term agricultural loan against guarantee of state government. That is, the Nabard also provides long-term loans to the agriculture sector, and they provides it through the institutions who are involved in long-term agricultural loans against a guarantee of state government. Next one is bank is also financing research and development of agriculture and rural industries. That is, research and development is one of their major important role, and thereby they do the research and developmental functions also. Next function is that the Nabard implements the policy of central government and RBI with regard to the agricultural credit. That is, all the functions related to the agricultural credit of Government of India and RBI are done by the Nabard. They provide finance for promoting non-farm activities and employment in non-farm sectors for the purpose of reducing rural employment. Another important function is reduction of rural and unemployment. This reduction of rural unemployment is done through the financing of non-farm activities and employment in non-farm sectors. This is the next important function. And another one is it strengthens the cooperative structure in the states. So it strengthens the cooperative structure in the state by providing loans to both state cooperative banks and land development bank. That is, the cooperative structure development is also one of the important function of the RBI. Then another function is it promotes minor irrigation projects by financing the state government sponsored irrigation project. That is, they helps or they promotes minor irrigation project by financing the state government sponsored irrigation project. The Nabard is undertaking inspection or work of cooperative bank and regional rural bank. That also we have seen in the role, and that function also they are carrying out. Then another important function is that the Nabard has opened branches at all district headquarters by which it coordinates the district development programs along with the district officials. This is also another important function, that is, it has opened branches at all district headquarters by which it coordinates the district development programs along with the district officials. The bank also has the annual credit plan of the commercial banks and coordinates the activities of the commercial and cooperative bank. Another function is they helps in the preparation of annual credit plan. They helps during the period of natural calamities, droughts, crop failure, etc. These are some of the important functions of Nabard. The achievements of Nabard are given here. After the setting up of Nabard, there has been a considerable increase in rural finance and the development of small scale and cottage industries. By way of short term credit, nearly 4,000 crores has been distributed during 90s compared to the 1,200 crores during 80s. They also played a significant role in improving the storage facilities for agricultural commodities in the country. It promotes the export of agricultural commodities, especially vegetables and fruits, and it played an important role in green revolution, white revolution, and blue revolution in the form of increased milk production, fisheries production, etc. And it also contributed to the development of the dairy sector also. During 2019-20, the credit flow to agriculture was nearly rupees 13.68 lakh crores. It was higher than 8.8% than 2018-19. And during 2019-20, the refinance facilities provided by the RBI, it was nearly rupees 2.25 lakh crores. The banks under Nabard includes regional rural bank, state cooperative bank, district central bank, primary agricultural banks, commercial banks, etc. also functions under the Nabard. The credit support facilities by Nabard during 2018-19 and 19-20 are given here. Mainly, the major or the most important amount was given to the development of the credit support by Nabard during 2018-19 and 2020 are given in this section. And here the major items include Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, the Long-Term Irrigation Fund, Pradhan Mantri Yojana schemes, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, then warehouse infrastructure facilities, food processing industries, Nabard infrastructure development assistance, etc. Among this, the major portion goes to the credit facilities to the federations. That is nearly 29,680 crores, and followed by the rural infrastructure development fund or the project, etc. The development initiative of Nabard is given here. Mainly they includes watershed development, spring shed waste watershed development, then TDF functions, etc. Some of the important development financial functions, and watershed development function. Now in the last year 2019-20 was 83 numbers, and then a spring shed waste watershed development was 17 in 2019-20. Earlier it was in the earlier years it was 24 and 27. TDF projects was nearly 43 in 2019. That is here mainly the developmental initiatives or some of the developmental initiatives by the Nabards are given here.